Welcome to the gamertron Football Fusion Runs tier list. Here we go. I'm a relatively new guy to the community, but you know what? Let's get this started. I know ball. All right, first we're going to start with gamertron. We're going to put gamertron in potential. He's got a potential to be great, but the only thing right now that is holding me back from gamertron is his accuracy. Because he can dice you short. And every now and then, when you think that you just got to cover short and someone breaks it down the field, he'll throw it deep on you, and you're going to be like, where did this come from? But we need more of that, where did this come from, out of him first before we can put him in X Factor. Also, another thing is he lets his ego get above him. Because Gamertron looks at me, Austin Bryden, and he thinks, oh my gosh, this guy's not had a great game at receiver. So what does he do? He tries to target me at corner, and it gets intercepted. So, we got to make better decisions. Most of the time, he has good decision making. It's just his accuracy right now, and sometimes the ego. But you know what? After a couple more weeks, Gamertron is gonna be an X factor. All right, next is me, Austin Bryden. I'm gonna put myself at potential too, because like Yuxie said in his video, I am good. Really normally getting the ball to every position on the field, and I can get it deep, short, middle of the field. It could be a slant, it can be a go ball, it could be a fade, it could be whatever, right? The only thing that comes in front of me being in X Factor is sometimes I just get the moment into my head, right? Like pitcher today, I came into the game, I wanted to play receiver for the one game, but we were down by 28. So I come into the game, and I'm like, we need a touchdown, forcing it deep, nearly caught, doesn't happen. But then we start moving the ball down the field. We get to the 5-yard line. I try to run the ball, and I try to get the end zone because I know we need a touchdown. I don't go out of bounds, and we fumble. And we lost the game by 42 to Gamertron. So that is embarrassing on itself. But another thing I will say that nearly gets me to X Factor, my defense. I think I have 5 interceptions on Gamertron in the past 2 games we've played, so he's kind of bummy when he throws it against me, but that's why he doesn't target me, and that's all right. I understand it. Next is Yuxie. I'm going to put him in potential. He put himself in X Factor in his video. That's a little glaze, but, I honestly understand it too, looking at him. Yuxie's a guy to where he's going to catch the ball. Okay, Yuxie's a guy where if you need 10 to 15 yards and you need it underneath in the flat, Yuxie's going to catch that ball, and he's going to run upfield, and he's going to take a 10-yard gain into like a 25-yard gain. Now, I haven't seen enough games from Yuxie to believe that he's a threat past the 15-yard line on passes, right? He's more of the short gain guy, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, for me to put him in X Factor like he did, I'm going to need him to show me more deep. I need him to be a deep ball threat, and maybe he was a deep ball threat, and I just didn't see it. But as of right now, I'm going to put him right here. I'm going to put him at potential. Next is Mist. I'm going to put Mist on role player. And this isn't a dig at Mist. I just haven't seen enough from him for him to be at potential. I pick Mist because I think Mist is a good player. Obviously he's a good player. He was part of that team that won against Sage. But you know what? I need Mist to show me more when I'm in the game. And in the game today, I picked Mist, and he's a good receiver. But I don't think he's a number 1 target kind of receiver. I think he's a wide receiver 2. I think if you have a team where you have this one receiver that's always open, and then people go and double cover him, Mist is going to get open then because there's less people on him. But if he's your number 1 guy, I don't think it's going to be a very successful game. Next is Wavy. First time I ever joined a Gamertron Football Fusion run, I picked Wavy first overall, because I thought he was good because I heard Gamertron was talking about him. That was the worst decision of my life, okay? Worst decision of my life. We lost 20-70. We lost by 50 points, okay? Awful decision. Wavy, if he gets the ball, he's either going to go back in the end zone for a safety against you, or he's going to catch the ball and fumble like he did today. He's just not. No, he's just nowhere. No, he's not good. Mr. Catch a Fade. Honestly, if we're going quarterback, Mr. Catch a Fade, you're borderline last pick. I'm sorry. You're only quarterback. We really need it. From what I saw today, It was disgusting. I wanted to believe. I wanted to believe. But, maybe the receivers weren't helping you. But I was burning gamertron a lot of times, and you just didn't trust me. So, and if that's fine, you don't want to throw picks, but when you're down 28, we got to be risky. But what will not get you borderline last pick and get you I need more film? Your defense. I think you're pretty good on defense. I think you can stop a lot of things that come at you. And so I'm not gonna disrespect you like that. I'm not gonna put you borderline last pick. But I need to see better things on offense because I don't know what I was seeing. Read me. I'm going to put Read Me at potential. Read Me is one of the best receivers. In the game that me and Gamertron had earlier, Read Me won best receiver, even though he lost. He had like 8 catches for like 250 yards. So, honestly, I'm going to put him in X Factor. I think Read Me, when he has a good quarterback and a solid system, he's a guy who's going to be your number one receiver no matter what. So if the team has a functional quarterback, Read Me is going to be your number one receiver. He can catch all sorts of balls, one-on-one balls. He's caught a lot of them. He's dogged me a couple times, embarrassingly to admit it, but I will admit it because I'm not scared. He's a great receiver. He's a great cornerback, and he's going to be our first X factor because he really is like that when he has a team. And like I said, he has to have a team that has a functional quarterback. And what do you mean by functional? Is a quarterback that can throw the ball. He had Mr. Catch a Fade earlier, and Read Me had left the game because just nothing was going right. We even had to put him at quarterback at once. That game was embarrassing. So he's X Factor at receiver/corner. Flinky. I think he was really disrespected in Yuxie's video. When I played with Flinky, honestly, I think Flinky isn't that bad of a receiver. Now, was there a bunch of balls that I threw to Flinky that were dimes that he dropped? Yes. But you know what? He came back and he caught them later. So you know what? I'm going to give him his flowers. I think this dude can turn out to be a really good receiver. He has the route running. If he can get his hands up, he's going to be absolute potential because this dude has some of the best route running I've seen in this community. And so whenever I'm captain, I'm going to pick Flinky because Flinky's just like that. I like Flinky. I respect it. Next, we got the monkey guy. Honestly, I'm new. I'm sorry. I honestly have no clue who this is. That's just me. That's me. As a person, I got to get better at that. Same thing with him, and same thing with this guy. My bad. Next, Enzo. I like Enzo, but I need more from Enzo. I need more from Enzo to be... you know what? I need more. I'm going to put him down here. When I played with him, Enzo was always there, okay? When he was playing cornerback, he was always right there on the play. He was always just an inch away from making the play. And you know what? He's good. He can make the play. He'll get the tackle. But for me to put him up to role player, I'm gonna need him to make those plays. He's always right in the area of getting that interception, of getting that touchdown, of getting all those. And he's got touchdowns. But for me to move him up to role player, honestly, role player is a disrespectful thing for here. Like role player this is like wide receiver 2, CB2. This is like second. This isn't starter, but this is the tier below, right? Enzo is so close to that. He's way closer to role player than he is borderline last pick because I trust Enzo, and I think I would pick Enzo as like my 5th round pick. I think I would pick him over a lot of people. So I'm going to put Enzo here. In a couple weeks, I think Enzo will be up here. But for now, we're going to have to keep him down here. Peter. Yeah, Peter. Yeah. Cool boy. Honestly, cool boy. No disrespect, but you just look new to the game. You just look new to the game. And sometimes you got to be careful with that, right? When I'm quarterbacking versus Gamertron, I don't want to take my risk and throwing it to a new player and have it get intercepted and me lose. But what I do see out of you is if you can get a little bit more experience, we can get you into the game and I can get you more involved in the game. Okay? That's all I need from you. I just need you to keep learning, keep getting better, and improve day by day. And you're going to go from borderline last pick to role player, hopefully. Honestly, yeah. Chorizo? Yeah, no clue, bro. I'm sorry. No clue. Mountain of Steel? I like Mountain of Steel. Mountain of Steel is a great one out of the back. But I'm going to put I need more film. Mountain of Steel, he was the blocker today for Gamertron. And honestly, he's a good guy to where he blocks and then rolls out and gets you the short gain yards because everyone else is 50 yards down the field. I think he's a good blocker, but honestly, other than blocking and being the like rollout option, he doesn't really show me anything deep. I mean, I feel like there was a bunch of balls that were thrown to him too from Gamertron that were dropped by him, and until he shows me otherwise, I think we need something better. Blankster. I'm going to put Blankster here too. I think we need more film. A lot of these people we need more film on. It's just, they're just not there yet. You know, I just haven't been able to see these people perform in front of me, and that's okay. That's all right. It's just, as of right now, we got to put you there. Same with him and him. Honestly. EPD. I honestly feel really bad because I got EPD kicked today. And he didn't deserve that. You know, I got EPD kicked because I was in a heated game with Gamertron, and I threw it right at him, and he didn't click. He didn't know to click the game. And if you don't know that you need to click to catch the ball in Football Fusion, you got to be turning your gear. I mean, there's just no excuse. Like, it's just not what is needed on my team. I didn't mean for you to actually get kicked. I meant, like, when I said, Gamertron, get him out of here, I was, like, trolling. But Gamertron said, all right, boot him. You know, no disrespect. It's just, when I'm trying to beat Gamertron, because it's bragging rights. Like, I like beating Gamertron. And you dropping the ball when we could have a 30-yard gain, that's not, it's just not needed. Mohid? I like Mohid. I'm going to put Mohid at role player. Mohid is definitely a great rusher. He's annoying. I don't like playing against him. Okay, if I play against Mohid, I already know that I'm going to need a chip, right? If I play against Mohid, I already know I'm going to need someone to block him for 5 seconds so I can get the play developed. This dude is a pest. He does not go away from you. He's the dude that will just follow every time you try to juke him as the quarterback versus DE. He's going to follow you. It doesn't work. It's so annoying to play against these kind of DEs. And these kind of DEs, they deserve the recognition, okay? Because not a lot of people want to just go play rusher the entire time, but Mohid will. And he's annoying, and that's good. You want to be an annoying DE. So we're putting him a role player, but he has really close potential. If he on offense, he's good on offense too. I just need more out of him on offense to put him at potential. Next is Hawk. Hawk, I'm going to need more film. Honestly. Today, in the second game we played, Hawk won MVP. Hawk was insane. Right? This dude was all over the place. He was rushing me. I couldn't get anything going. We never got anything going because of Hawk. And then he was intercepting balls. He was swatting balls. He was pressuring me at quarterback. Then he was going and catching touchdowns. This Hawk came out of nowhere. The Hawk that I saw a couple of days ago would have been borderline last pick. Right? When we played the league servers with like 20 people, I benched Hawk because I didn't really know what his abilities were. But today, I learned them. Okay, if he can stay like that, he's going to be X Factor. If he performs like that any other games and he keeps doing this, he's X Factor. But for right now, we got to put him in I need more film because of the early games I saw. I didn't really see him. He was really not there. You know? Mushy, I'm going to need more too. I like Mushy. I think he's a good player. I think he has potential. It's just I just don't see it most of the time. You know? He's just one of the quiet guys. And right now, quiet doesn't win you anything, right? Quiet doesn't get you to be recognized as X Factor, potential, or role player, right? Being at the game is fine enough, but if you want to be on the top levels, you got to show me something. And most of these people, and I need more film, haven't shown me enough in most games, all right? They might have a good performance here or there. They might be MVP like Hawk, but they don't do it consistently, and that's what I need to put you on these top 3. Look, Yuxi with his rankings, he was very, 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 very nice to people, right? Role player didn't really mean anything to him. Potential, this should mean he has the potential to be an all-time great, not has potential to be a starter, right? This has potential to be all-time great in this community, right? So these people and I Need More Film, you just need more time, okay? I need more proof of you guys to lock in, and until I get that, you guys are going to stay there. Now, Sage, I'm going to say turn in your gear. That the fact that you brought Dimer Dillon, right, a YouTuber that I've been watching since his legendary football days, and you guys lost to Gamertron, who I beat, it's disrespectful to the game of Roblox. It's disrespectful to the game of Football Fusion. It's disrespectful to the game of football in general, okay? Dimer Dillon has been doing this thing for like 8 years. He's unemployed. He plays Roblox as his job. And you lost to Gamertron? It's disrespectful to all aspects of everything. I cannot believe you would lose to Gamertron, right? And that's not disrespect to Gamertron. He had a good game. But Dimer Dillon and you, Sage, you're supposed to be top tier in this community, and you got embarrassed. So, yeah, that's just disgusting. All right, here we go. Copper Pot. I feel like I've seen this name before, but again, bless you. Until I see more at the games, I need more film. And I know this is really done really poorly because I don't know half the people, but oh well. I'm making the video, you guys aren't. But anyways, Jack Lol. So this is my friend that I had join me today. And I had him join. He's not a regular in the Gamertron community. I just felt like adding him because I had him join. I sent him the VIP server, and I got him on my team. Jack Lol, amazing receiver. Him and Reed had the same amount of catches in the game that they played against each other. I think Reed had a little bit more yards than him. But to say that, he has the potential to be X Factor. I think he's going to come to more runs. I think he's going to be at more games. And, you know, I'm trying not to be captain every time because it kind of takes away from people. But if I'm captain and I have Jack Lol at the game, I'm picking him. Because I know this dude is always a reliable target. He knows how to run routes. He knows how to get open. He knows how to catch most of the time. And he's always there. And I can always communicate with him too. That's a lot of things that kind of hurt the ratings of these, is that I can't communicate with the receivers, you know? So if they're just going deep, I can't communicate mid-play saying, hey, cut back. No, but with Jack, I do. I have those options. And on defense, he's locked down. I mean, he has football IQ. He knows what to do. He knows how to stop everything. So I'm going to respect him. I'm going to put him at potential. I know it's a little biased because I picked a guy who's not really in the community, but like I said, it's my video. What are you guys going to do about it? So anyways, shout out to Yuxi, too. He made this tier list. You know, it's his fault that he added like half the names I didn't really know. But that's all right. He made this tier list. I wouldn't have sat and done this unless he had made it. So shout out to Yuxi. You know, the dude's a lot more popular, but I'll put his link in the description below. And yeah, obviously, as more time goes on, we'll upgrade this. I'm going to be up here. I already know that. But for now, we'll put myself there. But anyways, yeah, if we want to do anything too, if we want, like, prison life things, you got to get Yuxi to make the tier list. But I've watched enough that I could probably make pretty good prison life ratings. So, but let me know. Again, thank you, Yuxi, for making the tier list and the idea. And yeah, thanks.